Previously on this channel, this is what I recorded. Check out my pinned comments and the end cards to see this video. Hello there, greetings to you. It's V from VLoveCrystals and VLoveTarot. Today's pick card reading is on where will you travel? This was suggested by lovely Simone, who always comes into my live streams. She's booked readings with me, and I really appreciate your energy, Simone, so shouting you out. And also thank you for this awesome idea. And I can't wait to see. I've never done this before, so let's dive into it. I already have a plan on how to get the answer. I thought about it. I pulled all the cards that had some good scenery, images. So yeah, let's dive in. Before you, we have 3 lovely piles. Pile 1, this is for you. Where will you travel to next? Pile number 2. And pile number 3. If you need more time, please do pause the video and take some moments to go with your intuition. Which pile do you feel most connected to? And I'll see you over the timestamps. I'll see you over in your pile. The timestamps are below, as well as all the decks that I'm using today and where you can book a reading with me. Alright, let's do this. Pile 1, you are first. Let's go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, I'm already throwing cards everywhere. Get out of here with that stuff. Come on. I'm not trying to throw cards at people now. How are you? Okay, so this energy is speaking about things being up in the air. It hasn't been decided. Pile 1. Where will you travel? Let's see what the images tell me. Where will you travel, lovely pile number 1? You have impulse, do it. You chose this scenery, moonlight, nourishment. And this one right here, alignment. All right, some of you, if I look, let me look at these. I know some of you would probably guess mountains or the sand dunes. I'm actually getting somewhere where a lot of greenery, cabin, woods, renting an RV, road tripping, stopping from state to state. I feel like this is a mixture. I see the road here. I see stopping by at the creek to go fishing, getting back on the road. I'm getting cross country, seeing different landscapes. The weather's different, but also something very simple. Like maybe for you, pile 1, traveling just like 3 or 4 hours, maybe not even cross country. That's for some of you. For others of you, it could be like the wilderness, the Poconos. You know, the Poconos where people go and they rent cabins, they rent RVs, motorhomes for the weekends. They camp, they fish, they hike, they talk it up with their neighbor campers, and then they go home on a Sunday night. That's what I'm getting for you, pile number awesome 1. Let's pull some more cards. All right, let's see. Let's see. Tell me about these travels. Tell me more about where you would travel to. Tell me more about this location. Tell me more about this location. All right, you're gonna have lots of different statues, nice landmarks to look at, you know, structures. So you could be visiting like a campsite or passing by cemeteries, passing by nice buildings with beautiful structures, statues, maybe even visiting a museum while you're there, or visiting a rec center, and the rec center has nice little statues outside of it, or maybe there's a courthouse building not too far and it has beautiful pillars, and for some of you I'm getting pillars and statues and sculptures, even beautiful what's it called, landscaping, or what's it called, lawn and garden, like foliage and arboretum, orchard, a garden. This might even happen in the springtime. I see the Six of Pentacles. This is a place where there's like an act of service where you can pay to see something. So you go camping. There's like different activities that you do here. Recreational. Nice, beautiful hike. Nice place to, sit and talk with other people, barbecue. I see buildings back here. So there's also a recreational piece to this, where you can go to the wilderness, you can go to where the campground is, or you can go to where the buildings are, like either going to the pool, arts and crafts. Maybe there's like a little bit of a place where people listen to music and they dance. There could even be like a place where there's swimming allowed. Swimming, paddle boating, kayaking, man-made beach perhaps, whitewater rapids. I feel like this is like a retreat that's somewhere. It's quite far. There might be even something that looks like a beach, but it's man-made. It's not salt water. I'm getting big campgrounds energy from this, to be honest, and I think it's really refreshing. You have to pay. Yeah, I see the big wall right here. You have to pay to get through it, so it's like a little village village back there. You have to pay to go inside. You can park your car and you can do all the activities. There might even be places to go, like do shopping too, like a small little complex of shopping, like a shopping strip. I'm getting a lot of green energy, like, so a lot of outdoorsy, but a balance between camping and glamping, where it's like, it's, there could be an opportunity for you to camp with a tent, actually, and you're cooking your own fish and all that, or you're glamping where you're actually just hooking up your RV and your camper to the electricity and the toilet and the plumbing and, well, same thing. And it's not like a raw camping where you're, looking out for bears right outside your tent. There's a mixture of both. And there's also people going for the day, like a day trip, staying at a resort, and there's lots to do, lots to see. I'm getting Pennsylvania. I'm getting Colorado, New Jersey even. You know what? No, I'm going to stick with East Coast. Even like Canada, like Niagara Falls, the Appalachian trails that run through many, many states. I'm just going to, I'm going to keep it with the East Coast. Yes, I'm going to stick with the East Coast. A lot of fun outdoorsy activities in this reading. All right. Let me pull these cards. Pile number 1. This is so fun. I love all the scenery. Yeah, the mall. So there's going to be a place to shop, like a shopping strip. It's outdoors, perhaps. Or it can be indoors. I think it's going to be like very convenient. It's like you have wilderness, you have places where you can pay to go inside, and it's like a little village in there, lots to do, but then you can drive shortly 20 minutes away, 10 minutes away, and you get to a mall. Okay, let's see. Sri Lanka, Asia, island, yeah, like a little village. You have Sri Lanka, so maybe doing fun outdoorsy stuff in another country. that's in Asia. All right, you have the courthouse. This is what I'm getting. I saw buildings back here. So I'm getting like beautiful landscape structures, sculptures, beautiful lawn and garden. Like people just keeping up with the beautiful flowers. But like, you know, something very, like a monument. You have the beautiful, what's it called? Like the president's faces, like a statue on, like near the buildings. You drive past it. I'm telling you, it's like something like that. That's what I'm getting with this courthouse. Because, you know, the courthouses, they have like intricate, you know, president statues, you know. It looks so pretty. Netherlands, you have, this is Europe. So you have Asia, Europe, and I'm getting America. Yes, either road tripping for a little bit to get there, or you're going cross country to get there. Even like Washington, you know, okay, I'm saying East Coast, but okay, even West Coast, like Washington, D.C., where the evergreen trees are. I'm sorry, not Washington, D.C., Washington State. Evergreen trees, where the cougars go. You have a lot of cougars up there. Oregon, you know, that's what I'm getting. Like just something with a lot of trees, but also civilization. So that's what I'm getting for you. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Pile number awesome 1. You're gonna have a blast, let me tell you. You're gonna have a blast. Let me pull some advice cards. Anything else want to come through? Any other beautiful sceneries for you, pile 1? Cleansing waters. You're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be very therapeutic, very relaxing, very grounding. You're going to have such a good time. You're probably going to take a little bit of a hike here too. And let's see. Any messages? Support is all around you. Purification activates vibrant life force. Go deep, explore your roots. Awesome. And the last card, you have you laughed today? Find your joy, lift your soul. So you might be swimming, you might be in the creek, you might be seeing some unusual animals, learning about nature and wildlife too, and yeah, having a good time and laughing it up with your loved ones. This is what I have for you. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you want a personal reading, consider booking one with me. It's next to the blue heart underneath the timestamps. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Hello friends, you chose pile number 2. All right. Refresh, reset, implement new patterns and routines. I see this beautiful scenery. Let's see where you will travel. All right, for those of you who chose this pile, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. May you be blessed. May you have a wonderful day ahead. All right, let's see. Where will you travel? Pile number awesome 2. Where will you travel? Pile number 2. Where will you travel? You have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, you might stay in a resort. You might visit relatives. Yeah, 10 of Cups. You might stay with relatives or be near relatives. I'm getting like an old-fashioned home or old-fashioned resort or hotel. A bed and breakfast even, Airbnb. Yeah, something very secretive, like it's not a popular chain. Something very hard to find on the map. Something secluded, private. But you like that. You want something very secretive, or not secretive, mysterious. Yeah, you want to be in a nice, safe respite. You might even, it might be a retreat or something like that. 9 of Wands. It's like very hidden, either behind trees or other buildings, or just in it's like a like the Boondocks, Timbuktu, the Boondocks, where it's like even your GPS has a hard time finding it. And you know about this because you either passed it and you wondered what a certain road could take you, and maybe you went down there and you saw there was like a little hotel or a resort or a little row of homes connected to each other, and they look like very old-fashioned, but or maybe like a small home, living in or staying in a home. It doesn't look, maybe it doesn't even look formal. Maybe it just looks homey. You probably thought it was just a regular home, but it's really a bed and breakfast or something like that. But I'm also getting, for others of you, something very formal too, because the Five of Pentacles is by a cathedral with the stained glass. So it could be next to a church, or it looks very church-like, like the structure of it. High roof, very like the, yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, seriously, Hierophant. Okay, Spirit wants me to go back to the church analogy, or the church scene. So you have Five of Pentacles, cathedral, stained glass, very high walls. The structure is very high roof, and Hierophant, he's inside of a church, and he has pillars everywhere, and it just looks very formal. So that's okay. For others of you, something very off the map, something secluded. For others of you, it's like a church-like kind of building. So that's weird. Like, let me think. Where is that located? This is something, it's like a retreat perhaps, like somewhere where you would go just to unwind, unplug, maybe even not take your phone with you. This can be like a religious retreat, like a Bible camp, religious retreat, somewhere where people go to meditate, even if it's not for praying for religion. Maybe it's like you go there to just detox, unwind, like even like visiting the Amish culture, Amish county, and seeing what it's like just very, it's like isolated, but this is what you want, because maybe you want to unplug, or detach from society or from your phone, and you want it to reset. And for others of you, if you've been like consumed by a lot of toxic people, or you've been looking to recover, if you're in recovery, this is a good place for you to get back on your feet, get your head straight. So I feel like this is, even if it's like for recreational purposes, like this is something that you want to do, you invite this, I feel like this is going to be very peaceful for you. Yeah. It could be very hard to get to. Yeah, I'm getting like a mountain, needing to have access to this place, like a ticket, an invitation. You can't just go and plop yourself at the front door. You need to be invited. Something like that. That's what I'm getting. Okay, that's one scenario. The other scenario is that it's something very small, bed and breakfast, very home-like. That's, yeah, Two of Wands, that's another choice. All right, it's Eight of Pentacles. So this is like an expensive retreat. King of Cups. So this is you spending time with loved ones, or you meeting people of the same background or same belief systems. Three of Wands. Yeah, I think it's like a long journey to get to this place. Like I said, it's like a Timbuktu. I'm like, Timbuktu, somewhere far, far away. But it's like a welcomed, worth it travel. It's like, it's so worth it. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, this might be expensive. Maybe you might even come here to, maybe you're going to come here for a business and you end up loving it, and you end up coming here to travel. I'm also getting Ireland, and what else came to my third eye? Yes, somewhere in Europe, perhaps. Ireland, Scotland, Graceland, and Northern Lights, perhaps. It might be cold in this area. You also have the Chariot. So yes, some travel is necessary. It might be cold. Yeah, Nine of Swords, cold. It might be cold in this area. I don't think there's seasons in this area. I could be wrong. For some of you, it's a cold place. For others of you, a lot of grass, a lot of green, mountains. Like the hills are alive. Europe, somewhere in Europe. So I'm getting two different scenarios. Whether it's cold or there's just a lot of green all year round. Or maybe, I don't even know what the weather is like in Ireland or anything like that. But Greenland, Iceland, I don't know. I'm getting Iceland, I'm getting Greenland. I'm getting a whole bit mixture of something very cold, homey. I'm sorry, cold. Yeah, I'm getting cold climate. I'm getting warm climate. I'm getting churchy vibes with beautiful structured buildings, pillars, statues. And then I'm also getting something, and yeah, very formal. And then I'm getting something very home-like. So it could be different for different parts of whoever's watching. A religious retreat, or maybe not. Maybe just something like Amish country, seeing how they live, wanting to unplug from people or from your phone. You know those retreats that people go to and they leave their phone, you know, and they just be one with nature, and they go to the beach and they meditate and they pray and they just practice mindful wellness, mind wellness. That's what I'm getting. All right, let's see what wants to come through with these cards. Card number 2. This is so relaxing. Yeah, refresh, reset. Yeah, this is something you're willing to try. Maybe you're just at a point in your life where you just want to slow down. You want to be one with nature, one with your mind. Maybe you feel scattered and overwhelmed, and you're being called to do this. Okay. Museum. See, there's something about structure. Structure. The way a building is built, has been built. Something old school, old fashioned. Very ancient, like maybe even China. I don't know, like something very far away, like I said. Okay, you have gas station. Yeah, you're gonna need to travel a long way to get to this place. You're gonna need a lot of fuel for your airplane, your jets, your not your car. I think this is just saying you're gonna need a lot of gas for your airplane, because this is a very long hike, but it's worth it. Worth the money. And expensive, but worth it. England. This is what I was saying. Europe. Europe, yep. Europe. This is in Europe, okay? You have the zoo. You might see some unusual animals. Learning about the wildlife in this area. Fire station. You could be working with different elements. Different elements. Like walking across a bed of fiery rocks. Do they do that? They do that in Hawaii. They also do that in other places. I forget. But fire, it could be you need to do a bonfire because it's so cold here. Pet shop. Yeah, I think you're gonna come across some wild animals, some unusual animals, some cute animals. Dentist office. Park. So this tells me, dentist, I feel like this is like saying there's going to be some parts, like I said, like secluded, isolated parts. So you have an isolated dentist office, which is very small. So you might have, maybe you'll stay in a small room with just a bed and a little cot, and that's it. You know, something very, very simple, like a simple setting, something small, and then you have outdoorsy stuff, nature, okay? This is what I'm getting. This is really interesting. It's like you gotta pay to go in there. You can't just walk into the dentist's office and expect them to service you, just like you can't walk into this place and expect them to let you in. You have to pay, you have to be invited, you have to make an appointment. Just like this dentist's office. The wandering path. See, this is like you find it accidentally. Maybe you look for retreats and you find this accidentally. Rejuvenating rain. So this is something very therapeutic, I will tell you. This is something, yeah, fellow travelers, you're going to be traveling to get to this place very far, but you're going to welcome this. You're going to be like saving this. You can probably save for this trip for many years. All right, let's see. And last card for you, lovely, pile number 2. This is lovely. I love this energy. Making me want to go travel here. Let us hug you. Close your eyes as we hold you close. So, animals. I'm getting a lot of animals. Australia? You just walk amongst the animals like it's no big thing. You got the zoo, you got a monkey, you got a fox just walking. Alright, so this is what I have for you. Let me know if this makes any sense at all. May you have a wonderful travel. May you be safe. May you learn something. May this refuel you. And if you want to book a personal reading with moi, I do have them next to my pinned timestamps. It's next to the blue hearts. So thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3. You chose this lovely card right here. Darkness be the light. All right, pile number 3. Where will you travel? Where could you possibly go? Where will you go? All right, thanks for choosing this pile. If you want to book a personal reading with me, check out my information underneath the timestamps. It's the blue heart that says book a reading, and I have specials all the time. All right, let's dive in. Pile number awesome 3. Where will you travel? Where? Angel of learning. Okay, where will you travel? Angel of comfort. Where will you travel? Pile number 3. Angel of past issues. And you have angel of grounding. Beautiful, beautiful scenes here. Okay. So, sculptures, scriptures, statues, beautiful landscapes. Though all those came out in pile 1 and 2, and now we're seeing it again with all this beautiful structure right here instead of a building. All right, so and this is like you see a building right there. So you might, let's see. I feel like some of you are traveling to another country for school or for work. You're learning something in another country. I don't think this is like a vacation. I mean, it could be. I think you're going to this place for work, for school, to learn something, to gain something, even to visit people who maybe you're talking to online, and you're traveling to this place to be with them or to live here maybe half the year or for the summer. You might even want to move here someday, but you want to test it out first. So it's like a vacation, but it's really for a purpose. For a purpose. Like, oh, let me see what it's like. You know, my boyfriend's like across the country or a few states away. Let me see what it's like over there. And then you visit. You stay here for a while because you really want to soak it in. And you want to spend time with your person or your family, friends, or co-workers. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're working on a big project with your co-worker and you're like, I can consider living here. Or I would consider living here. All right, let's see what else comes through. All right. I'm actually going to use this deck. Where would you travel to? What other sceneries want to come through? Pile number awesome 3. Where will you travel to? Pile number 3. Simplify your life. I think you're going somewhere very, I don't think it's a busy city. I think it's very, like it's unpopular, I believe, or either that or it's like a college or someone's home or a retreat. No, let me think. Retreat? No, I don't think it's a retreat. I think it's like living overseas with people, roommates. Yeah, protection. So you're like with people. people that you know. So you're staying in a home with people, in a college, perhaps having roommates, dorms, or loved ones. Intelligence. Okay, this is a schooling. So some of you are going back to school, or you're going to school for the first time, college for the first time across seas. Others of you, you're traveling for work and you need to, you need to experience this life to see if this is a good fit for you, or this is just what you have to do for work and you're having a good time. You're seeing a different part of the world. Uncertainty, yeah, you're like, I'm not sure if I want to go here or live here, but I'll keep, miracles. I see lots of beautiful isolated buildings. So it could be like a college, dorms, even someone's home, like you know how they have exchange students where they live with another family. Maybe you're living with friends or family, or traveling with coworkers. Okay, disciplines. I see the big mountain right here. So this, I think this is for work. I think this is like a work type of thing or educational thing. Self-care. Yeah, this is to better yourself. This is to learn more, to expand your knowledge, your studies, to further your career perhaps. And for others of you, you could be just moving here to be with your person. Maybe you're in a long distance relationship. Memories, to make memories with them. Home, maybe you're feeling like this could be your home if you were to live here. Hold yourself accountable. So this is you. I feel like you're doing this to better your game or better your life or better your career. Yeah, you're holding yourself accountable, self-care, discipline. You're doing this for your future. Aftermath. Yeah, you want a future that's very prosperous. And you could be moving to be with someone, or you could be moving to further your education, your career, or to learn new experiences, retreats. This is a welcomed visit. You want to be here. Give without expectations. You're like going with the flow. Elevation, so you're traveling to get here. Yeah, you're coming here to better your life, for sure. So where? I think this is somewhere, like, let me think, hold on. Gossip. You're going here to kind of move, either be with people, to talk with people, to communicate, to be closer with someone, or maybe you're trying to avoid gossip from where you are now, trying to move away from people who are toxic, or people who you don't vibe with anymore. Maybe you're leaving someone behind or some people behind to be with someone else, or to do other things, see other places, experience other environments and weather and cultures. Where I'm getting Europe. I have an example. I worked with someone who traveled overseas, and she would just come back home for the summer. So she was going to school in Europe, had roommates, even though she was born in America. And then she would come back to America in the summertime, work with us, and then go back to school in Europe. And maybe, I think in this, I don't know, summer break, she would come back, she would visit her family and work with us. So it's something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And especially with this Gossip Ginger Light, that's what I used to do. I used to listen to my music, and then there would be times where her and I would talk. So I feel like that's the energy I need to tell you. And we also used to say oso pardo, which is Spanish for teddy bear or bear. So I'm getting a lot of students traveling, or people going to work in another country. Maybe you're building something in another country, like building a software program. I don't know. You're building a franchise, building a building, but you need to do it overseas, and then you come back home. And for some of you, you might even live half the year in another country, and half the year in the States, or half the year in another country, and then you go to another country. Many countries. All right. So this is what I'm getting. Let's see if anything else wants to come through for pile number awesome 3. Let me know if this resonates with you. Okay, you got Germany. So yeah, I'm getting Europe. Okay, what else? Restaurants. So good food here. So the culture, food is good in this place. Laundromats. You're going to be doing, yeah, I feel like you're going to be living here for more than just a few weeks. Ice cream parlor. Nice food. Food is of significance in this location. And also laundromat just tells me that you're going to be doing household duties too, which means that you could be living here for a while, maybe like half the year, like I said, and maybe living with the family, and they're including you in the chores. All right, let's see what other things want to come through. I want to pull these purple cards to see what other sceneries come through. Any other scenery for you? Pile number 3. View from above. So you got 2 hot air balloons. Maybe you, oh, wow, that's crazy. Maybe you'll be doing hot air ballooning, fun stuff. This is beautiful. I love it. Look at those awesome balloons. They look like great. Elevation. Your angels are showing you signs of growth and ascension. You have a strong bond to the spiritual realms that open doorways to the divine. So you're going here to better yourself for sure. Protected by angels. And choosing your path. And look, you got courage twice. So this is saying this is hard to do because maybe you have to leave loved ones behind, or a good job or whatever, or maybe you're going for a job and you're like, I hope this works. I hope this job works out. I'm coming all this way. I hope it works. Okay, last card for you. Hold this in your heart, not in your home. It's okay to declutter. So it's going to feel like home to you. And maybe it's going to even be better to leave it when you have to come back. You also got home twice. So maybe you're even going to move here. So it's not something that you're just going to travel for a short time. I think you might even decide to live here permanently, or maybe half the year. All right, that's what I have for you. Thank you for watching. If this resonates, I would love to hear about it. If you want a personal reading, you know where to find me. All the decks from my shop will be linked below as well. Angel Heart Messages, Teddy Bear Wisdom, and Winter's Embrace all down below. Take care. I'll see you next time.